Studio. There's a very important person on this trip that I haven't introduced yet. It's our amazing driver, Chad. Everybody say hi, Chad. We're very lucky to have him. I don't know how to drive this thing, so without Chad, this would be a walking tour today. And I have one more person to introduce to you all. It's my co-host. You might recognize him as the star of The Tonight Show, starring Jimmy Fallon. You guessed it, it's Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy who? Oh.
He's famous, yeah.
Yeah, he
I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece. They've got the very best guide.
Sydney.
And the greatest drive.
Chad.
They're the best. I love them. Even though
Sydney.
owes me $5. I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
That's right, Jimmy. Thank you very much. We do have some safety rules to go over today. First, if you need guest assistance or have a medical emergency, if you drop something of value off the side of the tram, or if you have any sound or video issues, reach up and grab the red emergency cord that runs along the center of the ceiling of the tram, and I'll be back to assist you as soon as it's safe to do so. Otherwise, during the entire tour, please remain seated, keeping your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. The studio is private property, and if at any time during the tour you drop your phone or you accidentally to use the restroom, pull the cord and remain seated. Please no smoking of any kind during the tour. Be prepared. Our tour today features loud noises, sudden tram movements, fire effects, and many water effects. You want to have yourself up to clear yourself a great deal of those windows by keeping an eye on them so they don't get wet. And finally, for your safety and those around you, please do not use selfie sticks on your phone.
I see the Mario!
Posters. That's what we call our Universal Meet Guide. Here at Universal, we made over 8,000 photos, so this is just a small picture of some of our favorites.
That's my first time seeing it! Oh my god!
If you take a look at Universal, right now on top of the poster, you might notice the we did that to show the evolution of our logo from the beginning up until the logo. Now today we're actually celebrating our 110th anniversary here at Universal Studios. On March 19th, 1915, our founder Carl let me open the gates of Universal Studios to the public, and we were dubbed the straightest city in the world. Here at Universal, we truly are a city. We have our very own fire station, sheriff substation, emergency services, and even our own city. The only things that make our city any different from yours are that we have no permanent residents here. We're now entering our front lot, which is home most of our sound stages here at Universal. A sound stage is a type building that's almost we can construct any type of set that we need to inside our sound stages, and we make the inside of the building look like the outside. The first sound stage you'll see to our left-hand side is Sound Stage 12. It's our oldest and largest sound stage here on our lot. That's about 30,000 square feet on the inside we can use for filming. Stage 12 was formerly home to the movies on NBC. Taylor Swift filmed her music video in there, and it was also the site of Frankenstein's laboratory and
Oh, that's
for the first time ever last year at our Halloween Horror Nights event, that's actually got to walk around Sound Stage 12, and that's because we built one of our haunted houses in there last year. Coming up on the left-hand side of our tram, the next new sound stages that you'll see are our first group of TV sound stages on our lot. This is where we film shows like the Kelly Clarkson Show and Grand Crew, starring Nicole Byer. We're really using these to film Bel Air, which is a dramatic retelling of the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. And speaking of Bel Air, let's hear from a couple of the show stars, Jabari Banks and Holly Shaw.
Hey, John!
She's on the exile, she's a strong. Whoa, this is so good. I'm telling you what. What's wrong with this For sure. You're looking for all. The Shelby Mansion lives right here on the Universal lot. Right. Some of Bel Air's most pivotal scenes have been filmed right here. Jabari, what have been your most memorable moments? Oh, I don't know. I mean, there's so many to choose from. You know, I don't know before your set when Will first enters, and at that moment his life changes forever. What about you? Well, the Bel Air Academy gym set is here too, and I remember you having to sit in that cold ice bath for hours. Yeah, that was really fun. No, but seriously, my favorite part of this lot is the talented crew who put it all together: hair, wardrobe, makeup, set design, props, and transportation. Yes, you know, Transpo is the best, and they have the sweetest lives for us to play with. Actually, speaking of, we're gonna get a ride like this. We'd better go talk to Transpo now and let these people get back to our tour. Yeah, that sounds good. Don't have to drive. Oh, not if I've got the keys.
Different types that we can use. First of all, we are practical. So we're getting ready.
Wait, I was on pause.
Line the cameras in.
Where's one animatronics short?
On pause.
As the name would suggest, it will be while they're up here.
Why would you
Another great example of practical.
Bro, you messed up. You messed up your YouTube, bro.
I actually.
Messed up your YouTube channel. Poor bro.
My editor about to take over now. To the point where I make my friend Logan take over it.
And as we head
Yeah,
out
we
of
watched
Mexico,
that.
we're now
Watched
heading
that
into the Old West. Welcome to 6 Points. Our 6 Point sets have been used in some of the biggest classic westerns with stars like Jimmy Stewart and Clint Eastwood. In more recent years, this area was seen on screen in Quentin Tarantino's ninth film, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, starring Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio. And we recently did a lot of filming out here for Quantum Leap reboot on NBC. Now, that was a time travel show, so while they were here filming, they had this area dressed up to look just like the Old West. One of the easiest ways that we can do that with these sets is just by bringing in tons and tons of dirt and laying it on the street. Makes this area look a little bit more authentic and a little bit less like Roman dreams travel. Much like with our little Europe sets that I was talking about before we experienced our earthquake attraction, most of these sets around us here are more of those facades. So once again, that just means it's only the exterior walls of a building. Most of these sets don't have an interior, or if they do, it's pretty minimal. So we can really only use them to film exterior scenes. Any interior scenes that we want to film have to be constructed inside our sound stages. That makes these sets a really great spot for us to get all of our exteriors filmed in one location. Usually over the course of just 1 or maybe 2 days, and then we can easily head back down the road into our front lot, finish filming our interior scenes inside our sound stages. Something else they took into consideration when building these sets is what we call forced perspective. That's how we trick the cameras into thinking things are different sizes on screen than they are in real life. The way we do that with our 6 Point sets is through the doors. Some of the doors out here are a lot taller or a lot shorter than others. If we need to make a character appear bigger and stronger, we place that actor in front of a shorter door. If we need to make somebody look maybe a little bit more scared or intimidated, we place that actor in front of a taller door. 2 actors could be the exact same height, but because the doorways are different heights, the actors look very different. From this angle of our 6 Point sets out here to our right-hand side, you can see those facades pretty well. You'll be able to see right through some of these buildings here. Now, we are going to pass by Amity Island once again. So here to tell us about the construction of the Jaws attraction is Steven Spielberg.
The Jaws ride was almost the inevitable result of the size of the box office when Jaws first opened in June of 1975. And that was really the first time I ever got involved in the creation of a ride. It was a great honor to be invited into a creative circle of tremendous designers at Universal that were trying to figure out how to replicate what the movie had done to audiences in a real way by building a physical show out of the water and terrifying tourists to the place to be sure that exactly as it was from the time it was first placed on the Universal lot. There have been tweaks, of course, over the years, but it is essentially what the designers and myself all envisioned and created.
And as we leave Amity behind, we're entering our residential area of our back lot. This White House here to our right-hand side is our chicken ranch. This was built for the Valley Park Film Festival Hornhouse in Texas. It's also been seen in several episodes of Quantum Leap. And then off to the left-hand side of our tram, you'll see a few homes that mark the entrance of Colonial Street, one of our neighborhoods out here. Colonial Street's a little bit better known as Wisteria Lane from Desperate Housewives. And lately they've been doing a lot of filming out there for a reboot of The Burbs. And the original film starred Tom Hanks. It was all filmed here on Colonial Street. So it's only right that we film the reboot out there as well. The reboot's going to star Keke Palmer. And this is an area of our lot that we like to call Wilderness Road. You might be taking a look around thinking this kind of just looks like the middle of nowhere. What's so special about this? That's exactly what's so special about this area. If we want to film a scene where characters are hiking or camping somewhere, this looks enough like the great outdoors, but it maintains the amenities of our film studio, like big bathrooms. The Netflix film Bird Box, starring Sandra Bullock, used the woods here on Wilderness Road to film scenes for a makeshift campsite, and the TV show 911 with Angela Bassett filmed a famous crash scene out here. Now, really quick, we've got about 15 minutes left in our tour, so we'll be returning to the theme park shortly. Once again, if you have an emergency of any kind, pull that cord and I'll be back to assist you, but please do remain seated. Now, here on either side of our tram, you're going to see some really great examples.
The vehicle.
Picture cars, any vehicle that appears on screen in a film or TV show. Doesn't just have to be a car.
this is
It can
all
be
the
a train of
cars.
Well, why is a shark here? That's not a vehicle. That's a vehicle.
Metro sets, even just by parking them along the sidewalks or having them drive through the background of scenes. It really makes these sets of a lot more
that's where you take a
real
picture of
scenes rather than just movie sets. One of my favorite picture cars that we have out here is off to our left-hand side. It's from Too Fast, Too Furious.
The Grinch cars are crazy.
First car that Vin Diesel ever drove.
Bro, the Grinch cars are really good.
It just had a different paint job back then. Coming up on the right-hand side of our tram here, you can see one more really great example of a pretty recognizable picture car. This is Marion Crane's car from the 1960 film Psycho. Very fitting.
Oh my god, this horror scene. It's my
Manager
favorite.
Norman Bates. I've never met him, but he's standing right there. Huh. I did not think he was working today. I wonder what he's up to.
I wonder too.
Oh, that's so thoughtful. He's bringing the sleeping woman out to her car.
Not really.
Oh, wait a minute. That's not. She wasn't asleep, was she? And he saw us. It's okay, Norman. You know, we didn't see anything. We're actually, we're on our way out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a knife. We gotta go. I knew you were in trouble.
I love that scene.
I think we should continue on this cycle.
I am not going to court.
Not going to court is crazy. I'll be like, you got good reason. They're trying to kill you. You got good reason to try to kill you. To get some money.
Oh, yeah, that is true though. That is true.
As we pass by the house, keep an eye out on all the windows.
Hi, Norman Reedus.
Mother.
Oh wait, no, that's not Norman Reedus. I thought that was Norman
Because
Reedus.
she does have her hair and makeup done today.
Oh my god.
I think we can all agree that Psycho is a pretty scary movie. You know what else is pretty scary? A Martian attack, as evidenced by this crash site here. This is from Steven Spielberg's 2005 film Worlds. Here to tell us a little bit more about this area is set designer Rick Carter and director Steven Spielberg.
I remember this one, but I forgot.
The airplane
Oh yeah, I forgot they use it. I think some of a burnt this. Doesn't really smell burning.
Like real plane and real car.
For the first time in history, these nations are working together for one common goal: to protect our home turf. Since the attack began, an estimated 300,000 people have been killed, with thousands more injured. All hospitals are overflowing and
Where?
supplies are limited. With many of the roads cut down and others attached to the debris, it is unknown when or if and many more will load down carriage. This morning, the military was successful in taking down several forms of alien tripods once the vulnerability was discovered late last night. We will have more information as the situation develops.
The set is modeled after a real neighborhood in New Jersey. It's like the one in that neighborhood as well as here on Vermont. And this entire set took about 4.5 weeks to
Oh yeah, I had that game.
Bracelets and stuff.
got about 4.5 minutes.
Oh, rollerblades.
There's no way there's a plane in there.
On the right-hand side of
Plane
our
crash.
train, you're gonna see a big concrete basin out there with a blue wall. That's an area that we call Falls Lake, and I'm gonna touch on that in just a few minutes. Before I do though, we're gonna take a trip to Jupiter's Claim from Jordan Peele's newest film, No.
I can't say it.
Imagine what they have. A team of collaborators, often in the hundreds.
Someone parked their car. That's not the way you do it, man. Someone put the horse in the wrong way.
Hey, you can't park there.
Small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star.
Planes? Airplane?
Helicopter.
Helicopters for what?
Over there, look into the winking room and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Share. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one?
Yeah,
No?
Glenn, the actor is
What?
Glenn Stephen Young.
A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show.
Hi, can I come?
Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy, gold rush frontier town lies a sinister secret. It is smack dab in the center of the beautiful Hollywood. It's a bad miracle. Welcome to the world of the new.
I want to watch it.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that as the cue for us to get out of here. Now, if you take another look out the right-hand side of our tram, you'll see another vantage point of that area. It's talking about Falls Lake. Now, it doesn't look like much to us right now, but that is an area that we can use if we're filming a body of water. That's because that giant concrete basin that's out there can be filled with millions of gallons of water.
We just
and it
skipped
can
it.
essentially act as any body of water that we need. The ocean, as the swamp in Psycho, and that blue wall that you saw out there works the same way that a green screen would. That means that we can digitally impose whatever images we need to on it. It can be an extension of the body of water that we're filming out there, or the sky, or even a city skyline. The movie Sully with Tom Hanks used Falls Lake for some filming.
We were too late.
Falls Lake
We were
acted as
too
the
late.
Hudson River in that film. So when the plane is in the river, that's actually
Look
filmed
at
here
the-
at
look at
Falls
the
Lake.
settings.
And in the city skyline
TV
you
up
see
there.
behind the plane,
I can
that was
see
all
it.
digitally imposed on that big green or a big blue wall. So I'm going to show you some what that looks like in the film Sully, and I'll point out which part is the actual water and which part is the wall.
Evacuate.
Now, really quick, I'm going to pause it on that image right there. Now, the plane was filmed here on our lot, and a couple of those boats were also in the water here at Falls Lake. But everything else that you see on your screens right now, that was all digitally imposed while they edited the film in post-production. So the big skyline that you see back there, that was the blue wall that we passed by. And here's a couple more examples of where you've seen Falls Lake throughout the years.